Nothing can stop me. Oh, a new roster update. You can stop me. We did a roster update. Nice. Let's see, so Ty is still at 80. 83. Jacobs is at 87 now. Oh, wow, we don't have Drake anymore. They did a roster update. Is that you, Unc? I just had to do a roster update. We don't have Drake anymore. Interesting. We don't have Drake anymore. Okay. I like Hunter Renfro, but he's just too slow. You're gonna have to go with Keelan Cole. Yeah, it's gonna have to be the way I set it up in the franchise. Unless I get a free agent receiver. Let's see, anybody else change? I don't like your energy. I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Yeah. I'm surprised they don't got Drake no more though. Like that sucks. That was a good 1-2 punch for me. You know what I mean? But we got Zamir, but he's not as good as Drake, to be honest. Drake was really good at he was elusive. Zamir is like, he don't break a lot of tackles. He gets tackled easy. I don't really like him. I'm not gonna start him. I'm starting to like Josh Jacobs. Like, he's growing on me. He's not fast, but he is strong, and he always breaks a good amount of tackles every run. So I'm starting to learn this team, man, and I'm not mad. When I first got him, I was actually upset, but I know you're a Raiders fan, so you probably would have been happy to get him. I wasn't happy at first. Okay, I got a rookie. He's 75 speed. I'm got an 81 strength though. I don't really like that. But oh wait, this is right guard right here. Okay, I like this dude. He's 72 speed, 88 strength. You could work with that.
I don't like your energy. I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy.
Yeah, you gotta stick with Brandon Parker. He's not as strong as this dude, but this dude doesn't have as good arm block.
I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go.
Gotta put Pharaoh. Can't wait till the franchise starts, man. I'm tired of waiting. Homie. What they got? Yeah, Max Crosby 88 now. Okay, he was at 86 at first. They know they should have made Crosby a superstar. They tripping. They tripping. Man's had 10 sacks last season, bro. Oh, no, he didn't. I guess he didn't have no sacks last season.
Cooking out the basement, and this game needs some saving, and I'm ready for the action, cause I'm tired of the acting. What happened to being great? What happened to being fast to be late? What happened to rocking shows? What happened to spin flows? Been wearing the cons and the pros, feel like I'm the only pro. If we gon' go, then go. We can take it toe to toe. I've been doing everything you've been doing, but I'm really doing more. I'm about to explode. You gon' need someone to hold me. They cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah.
Oh yeah, he got the Niners, right? The Niners are tough on this game. What was the score? Yeah, the Niners, they got a real good defense, and their running back is pretty good too. Oh yeah, that's tough. Anytime you throw a pick on the goal line, it's usually a pick six. Usually it's a pick six. Yeah.
You see, it's two type of people in life.
Cam in a tough division though. He got Fred and Zay in that motherfucker.
It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo poor, so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son.
I hate that I like this song.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Minnesota Vikings.
Wake up in the morning, kiss my son. Go get it. I actually ain't played in a couple days, huh? I think it's only been one day.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the lot. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Yeah, man, you got to lab it up, bro. This Madden is different than 22. You know what I'm saying? You got to find a playbook that you're comfortable with.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last
run. Hold on, I don't even know what I mean.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. second down, they go right back to Cook. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Usually we see runs like
just
this.
Gotta keep trying different playbooks,
though. Game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Cook, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Cousins now from the 50. We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So CD, his very first pass of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
Shit. Trying to feel this whiskey a little bit.
As they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady game.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Carr completes it. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball, the head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. He hits Adams, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive on play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
This is caught, and he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. And Carr's going to keep it himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Carlson now to kick this one away. Nuwangu now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. They find some open field here. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
First down, here's the run with Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Cousins now. On the crossing route, complete. It's Osborne. Touchdown, Vikings. K.J. Osborne, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And the catch made by Johnson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Why the fuck can't I? Bruh, why can't I? That's so weird.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Taken down at the 42.
It's not letting me
Oh, that's a real nice job
move.
there by the defense in front. They just engaged
to
and
move.
held
It's
their
crazy.
ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Carr. Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him, reeling it in on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he moves it past the 50. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Literally did not know that.
Carr now on 1st down. He will find Cole here complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They got 29 yards that time. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments.
How can you call a timeout in the middle of a kick? Not supposed to do that.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final adjustments before we get started once again. And for the call of the second half, let's send you back out to Allegiant Stadium and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. It's complete to Cole. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
Carr now on 1st down.
Oh, Kendricks is all over that.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
God damn. Kendricks is all over that. I ain't even gonna lie. I wasn't expecting Kendricks to keep up with him like that. That boy was all over that.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And finding Keelan Cole. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Carr to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Carr finding Waller there for the Vegas first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Jacobs again. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. But, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. He's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. Now an end around as Cousins will just pop this forward. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Second and 11. They'll throw again. Cousins. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Now, meanwhile, a pass that throws. Should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contact.
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Open here, Adam Thielen. And he is going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he takes this one back into the...
I knew that showboat was going to make him leave. I just wanted that nigga to quit. He was sorry. If he wasn't that bad, he got 35 wins. Oh, wait, maybe that was the last thing I played, though. Before that, yeah, that was... No, it was him. One more, and I'm gonna watch my show. Yeah, I've been playing with New England's playbook in Detroit's. New England and Detroit's.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Yeah, it's a little different though. There's like a couple formations that New England has that oh, they gave me the wrong playbook again. I hate when they do this shit. I don't know what playbook this is.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now their defense has to run out on the field and see if they can slow things down a bit.
A quick scramble for the helmets, and now we switch sides.
No idea.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout.
But yeah, there's a difference in the two playbooks.
Remaining as we step aside here in this
I wonder why
first
they
quarter.
gave me this playbook. This is not my playbook. I think this is a... Let me see. Yeah, I'll show you in the practice mode the difference.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
It's like 3 formations that are different in New England and the Raiders playbook. And there's like a couple of different run plays that are different too. But it's basically the same playbook.
To set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
I don't know why sometimes they give me this playbook instead of New England's. I think this is Detroit's.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Carr gonna throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cole. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. to throw his car.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Oh, he was fucking triangle. God damn it. Well, I shouldn't have got that fumble anyways.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because
God damn.
they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
I flipped the play.
So
and
Prescott
totally
and the
pushed the wrong
Cowboys now
button.
with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about it.
And the Raiders have got him. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
First down, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And out of bounds right around the 20. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this down only to the 18. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run forward with Elliott. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give him 6 yards and they do convert on 3rd.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Buying time to his left. Throw left side taken in by Washington. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. His tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott able to connect with Dalton Schultz.
Oh, not open.
The Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
That's crazy right there.
Extra point line now up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Hey, you should try Arizona's playbook though.
Taking it about the 1.
That's like perfect for your style of play.
Going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Honestly. This is just not my playbook.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now Carr. Throw right side going to be caught by Ward. But he's able to get this to the
Yeah, I think you would like Arizona, and I think you would like Buffalo.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run
Try
after the
both of them
catch,
now,
but
see what
after
you
that
think.
play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. His throw incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh my God, I did not push
Backed
circle.
up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So
as they take it over, we step aside. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Throwing now is Carr. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th.
To throw, it's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Keelan Cole, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
This ain't my playbook, so it's like I don't really know all these formations.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. being chased out left. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the play there. The Cowboys have a first down.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Carr finding his former college teammate Adams there for the Raider first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now Carr.
Oh!
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly. Got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Carr going to go on 4th down. And finding Keelan Cole. Down inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Okay.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Carlson is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
What are we on? 3? I thought it was going to take him
So
to the
even though
one.
it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by Carlson is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead. But also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 45 on second down, Carr.
Oh my God, are you fucking serious?
Picked up by Jordan Lewis.
That was the most foo-foo shit I've ever seen.
The 36-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Giving this nigga the most foo-foo shit ever. It's crazy.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 14 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken a third quarter lead. Extra point by Martin up and good. And the lead is now 14 to 10.
Really gave this nigga that interception.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Phillips now for the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
That shit was fucking dumb.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And some room to roam that. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Inside give to Elliott. 48 yards on the ground for him so far. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Steps away to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
My bad. Gotta use the bathroom.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk,
to throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. He's going to launch it for Washington. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Rocky Sin.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
and you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those two hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Take it at the 37, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Anthony Averett picks it, and the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Here's Carr.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Davante Adams, 43 yards.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the and now here is another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On play action, Prescott. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Max Crosby in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Prescott now. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing. Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Carr going to throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
This nigga
This
celebrated.
game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're
Like,
really
I'm just trying shit on you. You trash.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's
Not
at
catching
the 40,
Cosby, dog.
the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And it's the Raiders that'll come up with it. And that will put victory in sight for the silver and black. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
23 yards, the final tally. Carr going to throw. Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Carr going to look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown Raiders. Tyron Johnson. 34 yards, and the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
I don't need those.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
I don't tip for tap,
he
buddy.
Can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Prescott on first down. One last shot at the end zone. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the
This nigga got 2 of those type of catches. Is good.
Game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. Was an exercise in futility anyway. It doesn't affect the final outcome, and this one's over. Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride too. They stopped the 2-point play, even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
Stupidest shit in the world.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
Also,
This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded All your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear.
Road to 70 wins before 40 losses. We'll see what happens. I think that I got 34 losses. It's kind of bullshit. I was trying to figure out the team in the beginning. Man, we ain't got no. We just keep getting rid of all our speed. Man, Drake was a 91 speed. And in old Madden, that's not fast, but this Madden, that's fast. And we got rid of a 91 speed safety, who was going to be my user. Now I got a user, Abram, which is not a problem. I just would prefer him to be actually in the back, but I'm putting Hobbs at safety instead. He's 6 foot. He's only 5 pounds away from 200. He has a pretty good zone. He's a pretty decent hit power. Good pursuit for the corner, 76.
Yeah, alright, my flow says stuff. This ain't rap music, just straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, alright, my
It's gonna be a tough division now. Let's see what the depth chart of the Chargers is looking like right now.
You can go ask Jennifer, that's my mom's name. I create and find change. My mind brain ensures that forever I'll reign.
An 88. What they got a speed? A 91? No.
I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on spaghetti. He only 2 times from the out like a lack color Ricky. Honestly, it ain't no cap in it. No ain't no cap in it. Put a stack in it. I'm bad it. Stop it, cause it ain't no eck in it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my heart like it. I see no biggie. Ain't biting my tongue. I can't be no goofy, no victim to none of my enemies. Like honestly, he sending me talk from a sit that we when I kick to me. My check don't discriminate. Still take deposits if you talking Vietnamese. I just be having my way. Only care about what the pay till I say. Urge you wanna be. We don't got a whip and rag on no petty. Let's stop talking that on your hip. If you ain't gon' rip it up, pop it. I'm thinking like show me a benefit. Let me dumb it down, Benjamin. When you we not equivalent. Really bad, looking so innocent. Bossy predicament. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Sadiddy. He only 2 times from the he out like a lack, call him Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it. No, ain't no cap in it. I like with a stack in it. I'm riding. Stop it, cause it ain't no eck in it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my heart like it. I see no biggie. Call me Hillary, stay at the bank. Making moves like I'm hiding the shank. I'm low, keep it up, pop out in black. It's bun on my knife, I'm trying to look. You do not come for me. Fake, I can't keep no company. Only the real respect my honest. So watch how you come in if you're under me. I'm with it in Rex.